Welcome back. Now, today's guest has been on our television screens for decades, starring in everything from Casualty, Silent Witness, and most recently, of course, Emmerdale. But off-camera, Jay Griffiths has been slowly rebuilding her life after experiencing physical and emotional abuse. Here to bravely share her story in support of our award-winning domestic abuse campaign, Facing It Together, please give a really warm welcome to Jay Griffiths. Hi, Jay. Now, we maybe need to explain the backstory to this a little bit. You were on my podcast, as it happens, and in your past, you were in a very difficult relationship. And you weren't expecting to talk about it. I wasn't expecting to hear it. It bubbled up.
I was bewitched.
Why do you think it did bubble up?
I still don't know. I still don't know. It never occurred to me to talk about it. But on your podcast, I don't know why. I sat in a dressing room at Emmerdale, and once I started, I couldn't stop.
I suppose, like many things that are really challenging in our life, they never really completely go away, do they? And anything can bring that up.
Except that I rarely think about it. I look back and I just feel sorry for her.
Yes.
And sad that it took me so long to extricate myself and find myself again. And so when I was talking to you and I was marvelling that I was remembering things, thinking, how did I even survive it? How did I go to the shops? Because I was still working, and I, still cleaned the house, and we still went out, and he charmed everyone, and I was still there, jolly, and now that my life is so gentle and peaceful, and I'm not scared every minute of every day,
Oh, God. And
sorry, it's just that I go right back. That's what's so extraordinary.
I know.
And yet, I am myself again. And I am living a life that is so beautiful. And I know it's cliche-ridden, but I love my home and my husband and our gentle, quiet life we lead. And there is no drama at home. I save it all for hurting people at work.
And of course, I'm a huge fan of yours as an actress, and throughout that time, of course, you were still doing great work. And I think a lot of people identify with that might have gone through something similar. The lies, in a way, not the lies, but the way you have to protect yourself.
Because it's humiliating. Because you don't know who you are, thank you. The shame is immense.
And that's the thing, isn't it? So often the person taking it is taking the shame.
And I want to say to anyone who's in that position now, it is not your fault.
No.
Jay, and I just want to say to everyone, because, we're so grateful for you speaking to us today, and it's a decision that you really did think about, why we didn't rush into it. And everyone does appreciate how much it is for you to sit here and talk about things that you had buried. So we thank you for that. You spoke so movingly when we had our conversation about when you did get out of that relationship, how you started to rebuild yourself. I was transfixed by the tiny, minute detail of it.
Yeah, start really small. Do I like tea or do I like coffee? And what do I want right now? Because what I choose right now, there'll be no consequences. If I choose a cup of tea, the world won't collapse. If I choose a cup of coffee, I can change my mind. There'll be no consequences. I can have more than one biscuit. Maybe I'll have 6. Maybe I won't have any. Those small decisions that you finally can make for yourself, because you have no idea who you are. You don't know what all you've done is try to keep the peace. That's all you've done. You have existed to maintain. And suddenly you are back and you are alone and you can do things. You can open the curtains at 4 a.m, at 5 a.m, at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. You can stay in your pyjamas all day. You can have little victories.
And freedom, yeah.
And
Which gives an indication of how, and I hope this is the right word, but we use coercive control now.
Yeah.
It gives an indication how controlled you felt at that
Yes.
period in your life, yeah?
And that you didn't know what would set it off. So you didn't know what not to do because there was, you didn't know. So anything you did, if you made the tea the wrong way, that could have consequences. So you were very careful about how you asked what kind of tea, because that could have consequences. If you put the milk in the wrong place in the fridge, that could have consequences. And then you get your own fridge, and it doesn't matter where you put the milk.
Oh.
And so you move the milk around because you can. And I promise you, I would open the fridge door and I would just move things. And it sounds so stupid, but it would be my victory for the day. And
the small steps to like regaining control of your life.
And to bring yourself back together and to find out, you know, I don't drink tea, I don't even like tea.
And with that, did you start to trust yourself again? Because losing trust in yourself is hard,
It took a long time. That your judgment is worthy.
Yeah.
That took a very long time, but it did come.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, look at my shoes.
Did you find as well on your healing journey, I mean, that now, what are your non-negotiables?
Oh, man alive. That's so lovely. That is so lovely. Your boundaries are made of concrete. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, and that's a lovely thing. I will not. Those words are so powerful when you get to say them to yourself. I will never be in that position again. I will never feel that small and inconsequential. And to be told how useless you were.
Jay,
But you-
what
but you
has the
got
response
to-
been?
yeah,
What has the
yeah.
response been? Because you've done such a brave thing by...
It's been
by-
terrifying in how many women have come up and said, that was me, or my sister, or my aunt, or my mother, or how many strong women that were broken and aren't anymore. That's also to remember.
Yeah.
Because you did get to a place where you could trust again and thrive. And as you say, how long now have you been with your husband? It's a long time.
A very long time. Yes.
And was that difficult at the beginning to trust?
Yeah. I mean, don't come up behind me, and certainly don't touch my neck. Don't slam doors. He had to learn, and he did. But we had to learn together how to navigate, because I shouldn't have to worry about you slamming a door.
Yeah.
I shouldn't make me leap out of my chair just in case. I shouldn't. So that took a while. But now I look back and I am so sad for her.
Yeah.
You know? And so sad for her.
Jay, I mean, everyone's situation is individual. Do you think you are now, with your experience, could you give any advice to people who either are in that situation or perhaps friends and family who suspect? I mean, I know there's not a sort of blanket, do this, do that, I know that, but what would you offer?
You're not alone. In a way, it's not personal. It's not you. You are exactly who you should be. Try and have little wins during the day. Choose a banana instead of an apple because you want to. Try to remember that it will change. You will get better and you will find yourself again. And to those friends that know or suspect, patience and care, and to remind them they are enough. They are enough and they are valued. Practically, no, I don't have any advice. Please talk to the authorities, go to the police. They are so much better than they were. Please talk to someone and tell them, and people will help you. I didn't, and I wish I had, but people want to help you. They want it to not be the nightmare that you're in.
Jay.
Sorry.
There's no doubt this conversation will have resonated with some of you watching. We do have helplines available on itv.com/helplines, and our Facing It Together posters have a QR code, which if you scan that using your phone, that will take you to our Friends and Family Help Pack with more support and information. And this can also be found on our website, itv.com/loosewomen. Also, you'll have noticed that we flashed up the number for the National Domestic Abuse Helpline. It is free, it's confidential, it's available 24 hours a day. And of course, if you are in immediate danger, please always call 999. Jay, our admiration for you is immeasurable. Thank you so, so much for sharing this story. Hello again. Now, before the break, we spoke to Jay Griffiths about her experience of domestic abuse as part of our Facing It Together campaign. I'm sure you'll agree it was a very powerful and emotional interview, and I just wanted to let you know that Jay is okay. Of course, it was very, very difficult for her to talk about, but it was something that she very much chose to do and wanted to do. And we know that people sharing their story does make a difference and lead to an increase in calls to helplines. And it was an incredible experience, wasn't it, Nadia, just to sit here and to listen to Jay. It was a privilege.
Yeah. It was a real privilege. I think we would all say that, wouldn't we? And we were just like, it was very powerful, moving, authentic, vulnerable, meaningful interview. I think we're all so in awe of her, aren't we? The whole audience, we were talking earlier, we just wanted to put our arms around her.
Yeah.
But and that will have taken a lot for her to do that, but she wanted to do it. And we would all say to Jay again, we know that there will be women that make contact today because of that.
Yeah.
So,
we have actually, we've been inundated, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have actually been inundated with people just
Already.
saying, you know, how brave she is and how many people she'll help.
Yeah.
And I think I just sat there looking at her and I was just so in awe with her. I didn't know, I don't think we've ever had anyone be so vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I just thought, what an amazing woman.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, and our Facing It Together campaign, of course, goes on. You'll see posters up and down the country, and if you need help, please do, as Jay says, reach out.